Four, three, two, one. I'm live and direct. Let's have some fun. YouTube, my peoples, what's happening? Yeah, buddy. We in the house. Top of the morning to you. Yeah. Okay, so fill you guys in real quick. Some months ago, I did a vid, basically showcasing to you guys what I was planning to send to CGC to get slabbed. Now, since then, in the past couple of weeks, I've seen a couple of people take that idea and kind of run with it a little further. Like Tony Sanders, he was doing a vid series called what was it called? Basically, to slab or not to slab type of thing. And then I see Economics and Comics Bill is doing it now, and my guy Comic News Network, he's doing it on Instagram. And I thought it would be a pretty good idea to reevaluate what I was planning on sending in. And to help me do that, I kind of wanted you guys' support. So I'm going to wait for some people to join in. Hopefully we could do it together. If not, you guys could just let me know in the comments on the rewatch, on the get back. But I basically wanted to run through this. It's been a long process because, you know, I wasn't so keen about sending my books away to begin with. But now that I've become accustomed to the idea, I want to make sure I send the right ones for a couple of different reasons. I got 26 books here, actually 27 now. Some of the books I chose are no-brainers, you know, they're, as far as condition goes. And a big thing I want to do, if now I don't plan on selling these. It's not while I'm getting them encapsulated. I do want the value to increase. I want the value to increase. And in case I did want to sell anything for an upgrade, you know, for a better copy or something like that, I figured this would be perfect for it. So without further ado, in the words of old school MC Hammer, let's get it started. So first, I'll start with the no-brainers first for obvious reasons. And these are basically, can't really go off how much they are raw. What I did is I looked them up raw, and if they were like, you know, $50 raw, I kind of, you know, then I was like, okay, well, this must be something if it's graded. So I checked those same books to see what they would do at a 9.8, 9.6, so forth and so on. And these are all, I think, $100, because if you're slabbing books that are only worth $80 slabbed, I mean, you're kind of like shooting yourself in the foot because, you know, you're not really getting anything back. So, yeah. Here goes Batman Damned #1, the infamous Batman Damned #1. Now I am going to get this slab. Shout out to my man Kevin Brown over at Boys of Summer here in Vacaville, California. He gifted this to me, AAOK, awesome act of kindness, for my birthday this past October 5th. Hell of a birthday present. Plus, Venom came out on the same day, so I was pretty stoked. So I'm going to get this slabbed. I mean, 9.8 candidate. I've never opened it or anything, so I'm pretty sure I would get a good return back on that. And if, you know, if it came back at a 9.6, or I'm hoping not, but I mean, that's not too bad. But I'm getting more fluent on my grading skills and all that it entails. So, you know, hopefully, I'm gonna put this stack over here. Hopefully, I can get it down somewhat. Okay, the next one. This is Batman: The Killing Joke. This is the 5th printing. See by the blue caption. Gosh, there's that infamous landline. It gets me every time, man. Love it, but I hate it. Okay, so this is the 5th printing. I've never opened it. I think this is a real solid 9.8 candidate for me to get slabbed. Um, this is also The Killing Joke. This is the first print. Kind of like a no-brainer to get slapped. Now, it does have two small indentations here that are just going to have to stay because you can't press these books because of the binding. It's a square binding. Plus, it has the I want to say the perforated cover. It's kind of like you could feel it. So if you press that, it's kind of like you can't press foils, covers, or anything like that. This is, I'm gonna have to take what I can get. Hopefully, it comes back at least a 9.6. So now on the get back, when you guys holler at me back in the comments, tell me anything, if you don't think it's worth it or what have you. Any input that you guys might have will be very much appreciated. Okay, so next we're gonna roll with this is Coyote number 11. It does have a little bit. I'm noticing a little bit of dirt right here, a little smudge. Could probably be cleaned off. This one, I don't know if I'll get pressed. I'll probably do a little bit of cleaning to it. I mean, press might come with the cleaning, but this is Coyote number 11. This is the first Todd McFarlane art. This is this book is getting pretty pricey. It's jumped in price in recent weeks. So yeah, I'm gonna throw that in there. 9.8, 9.8, over $100. So this is also a no-brainer in my opinion. This book has gotten real hot lately. This is Green Lantern number 20 from the New 52. Yeah, 9.8. So this go for some good money. Okay, so I'm gonna see what's happening with that. I just remembered another book I probably would benefit me to get slapped too. I'll probably grab it at the end here. This is Justice League number 30. I don't know. This is just a cameo. This is just a cameo as well, although this was the money book for a while. But yeah, all near mint. Now this I actually got for cover price at a honey hole of mine out of town. Still on the rack and everything in the back. And this guy doesn't keep his books bagged or boarded. So I was surprised to find it in perfect condition because a lot of his books aren't. So yeah, this is actually, people are actually catching on to this now. This is Justice League 31. This is actually the first full appearance of, what is her name? I can't remember her name right now. But yeah, first full appearance as a Green Lantern. Gosh, what is that? What is her name? I cannot remember it. You guys got to forgive me. I keep thinking of Maya Lopez. That might be it. Yeah, or something like that. Okay, set those here. Now this baby right here, I love it. This is Avenging Spider-Man number 9. This is the second printing variant. This is covered by Terry and Rachel Dodson. Yeah. And the first print is, pretty pricey, but this is pretty pricey as well, going for 125 to 150 raw. So it's going to do some damage when I get graded, especially at a 9.8, 9.6. I don't see anything wrong with this. So hopefully it comes back like I like it. This is another hot book. This is all new Marvel Now, .1, number 1. First appearance of Kamala Khan as Ms. Marvel. Okay, not Captain Marvel, Ms. Marvel. And this book also goes for a pretty penny, raw and graded. So hopefully this comes back as a 9.8 as well. And this, I was real happy to get this. I think I found the last one. And I'm so mad because I saw the Mike McCone headshot variant cover there and I didn't grab it. I should have grabbed all 3 of them. But this is Thanos number 13, excuse me. First appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Pristine condition. So that's a no-brainer. We all know about this book, right? Here's another number 13, the John Tyler Christopher trading card variant. Try to get that shine out of there. John Tyler Christopher trading card variant. Yeah, goes for, this selling for about 50, I think, raw. So doing over 100 graded. You know, a lot of if you can get a lot of these books at, you know, back at, you know, 9.8 graded, you know, you're going like CGC, because there's a difference between CGC, CBS, CBCS, and so on and so forth. CGCs command a little more, go for a little more. This is Thanos number 15, the Cosmic Ghost Rider revealed to be Frank Castle. This one also goes for about $50 raw. So you know it's doing damage in a 9.8. Oops. This is Thor God of Thunder number 6. First appearance of Null, symbiote god. So we all know about that one. Getting that graded up, really graded. No spine kicks, no nothing. It's just beautiful. So hopefully that comes back good, as well as this. This is Venom number 3. Well, I should say this is the first unnamed appearance of Null. This is the first full appearance of Null. This is more like a cameo. This is the first appearance of Null. And it's perfect. Never opened it. Nothing. So, yeah. Those are all my sure shots, you know. So hopefully, like I said, those come back in a great 9.8. Now this little lot is a little bit trickier. Okay, I'll tell you why. This is a hot book. Condition's not so great. I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see 5 spine ticks. Got yellowing on the cover. Don't know about the pages. Never really went open it up inside. But Shazam number 1. Yeah. So this is where I need you guys' most help on. You think it's worth grading? I think it is, because, like I said, this is such a hot book. It's an older book. Even if it came back like 7.5, 8, or what have you, I think I could still, you know, sell it for a good price and upgrade if I wanted to. So, like I said, I know it's a super hot book. So I included this as well. Condition's not so great. I see a lot of spine ticks on this one. It's got a color breaking dog ear right here. A couple of dog breaks in the corner. So it's not super clean, but it's not super tore up either. I would say it's maybe like a 5. Just off of guessing, because of the spine ticks and the corners and whatnot. If you guys can see the corner. Then you see the spine ticks. So I think it's at least worth slabbing. And like I said, if it comes back at a low grade, you know, 6, 5, 4, I think I could still sell it to some fan out there who's not quite as concerned with the condition. Would just be happy to have this hot book. This is pretty clean. It's not as clean as I first thought. Now that I'm becoming a little more fluent in grading, a little more knowledgeable, but it's still a sweet looking copy. This is Red Sonja number 1. Did I say this was Nova number 1? If I didn't, I'm sorry. Red Sonja number 1, pretty from the first volume. This is a pretty clean copy. It does have a couple of dings and pings in there, but I mean, as far as the spine goes, I don't think I see any spine ticks at all. Only thing is this corner right here. It's a little rough, a little disturbed. Down there's pretty sweet. But overall, I mean, it's a pretty sweet book. Now, I'll probably get this graded and keep it. yeah, that's definitely what I would do with that. I found it for, gosh, I don't think I got this for more than $5, $7 maybe. I can't remember. This one here, this and Hissin, this is Wolverine #1 from the limited series. This is actually direct edition, before 1985, so you want them direct if you can get them. But yeah, it does have an issue cover like right here at the bottom, if you guys can see. There's a little chunk missing out of the cover that I didn't notice right there. And then there is, it's got some spine ticks. Not too bad, but it's got a couple of ticks in there. Yeah, I mean, I would get it graded, and probably that's what my thinking now is that I'd probably get it graded and try to upgrade it if it didn't come back too crappy. Here's another one. This one's not so bad. I don't think you can press this though. I don't know. It's a pretty thick book. This is another limited series. This is the Punisher #1. Pretty crisp. Pretty crisp. Hopefully this comes back at least a 9. Not too many spine ticks at all, but yeah, pretty sweet copy. So looking to get that done, as well as this bad boy right here. I do see a bit of color rub I didn't notice before, kind of like on the spine by the one, like right here. You guys can see that. It's a little bit of a color rub right there. But other than that, it's pretty damn sweet. I was happy to get this. Gosh, you should have seen the other one I had. Let's talk about a reader beater. Goodness. But yeah, looking to get that done. Like I said, you guys chime in. Let me know if it's a good thing or not for whatever reason. This I'm planning on slabbing and keeping. This is Ms. Marvel #2. This is her origin story. It goes for about 25 on average. Raw, of course. But I mean, the condition is pretty sweet, guys. No ticks, nothing on this. So hopefully this comes back at least a 9. This is a stack of 27, so I'm gonna have to probably knock off 2 if I'm doing the send in 25, which is what you do for a pre-screen. If you pre-screen through CGC, and you basically you pre-screen for books. So don't grade these books if they don't come back at least a 9.4. So if they graded it's a 9.2, they'll just send it back to you and not charge you for it. But in order to do that, you can't just send in 5 books. You have to send in a lot of 25 books in order to have that pre-screening service done. So if you're thinking about pre-screening, just remember you have to send in at least 25 books. Okay. And what I'm showing you guys here is 27. So if I was going to use that system, I would have to get rid of 2 of these. So hopefully you guys can help me figure that out. This might be one I take out. This is Ms. Marvel #20. This is the first appearance of her Warbird costume, I believe they call it. Pretty sweet condition. I do have another reader beater, so I was happy to grab this. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see condition is pretty sweet. So yeah. Now this one I was happy with. I wish it was the direct edition. My boy, shout out to Comic News Network, he got a direct edition. And yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 245. This is the Bubblicious bubblegum variant on the inside. So this book was going for about $100 raw a while back when Comic Tom had it on his show. That's where I found out about it from some months back. And I I couldn't really find any sales of it on eBay. So it got me thinking it's pretty rare. I was talking to a guy on Instagram yesterday. Batwing, can't remember his full Instagram handle, but he said he found one and he just bought a collection and found one and was asking me about, its worth. I told him to keep it because it's pretty dang rare. It's not like you find the bubblegum variant, every day, especially in the wild. So I think it's worth slabbing just because, it's $100 raw. So, you're getting it slabbed at a 9.8, something like that. I'm looking at 200, 150 and up. Here's one. Thought it was a bit dirtier than this. Beautiful though. This is Amazing Spider-Man 298. I got to get her done on this one. Got to get her done. Yeah, first time McFarlane art on Spider-Man and first appearance of Eddie Brock, I believe. Yeah. The condition is pretty good. I mean, I could stand to use a little cleaning, I believe, on the white cover, but I mean, yeah. Any of these Amazing Spider-Mans, Amazing Spider-Man is just a hot title, period. And here's another one. Now, I told you I'd have to let two go, so this would probably be one that I'll take out, but I'm going to show it anyway because it's a hot book. This is Amazing Spider-Man 315. Yeah, Hydra Man on the cover. This is the first cameo cover appearance of Venom. As you see, he's got his face on there. And his first cover appearance is actually the next issue on 316. Yeah, the infamous purple cover. So yeah, I was thinking about getting this one done as well. Very nice condition. So yeah, but if I have to let two go out of the stack, it would probably be that. The other one. Set this over here. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it needs a pressing on that one. This one probably definitely get done, especially with all the hype. This is Amazing Spider-Man 361. I'm looking for this to become a lot more. Shout out to John's Comics. That's his Instagram handle. Yeah, John's Comics, I believe. I got this from him. Really, really good condition. As advertised, can't complain. Sometimes those Instagram sales work out, y'all. Damn. Nice sharp cover corners. So yeah, hopefully that's a good 9/8 candidate. And wow, only got one more book left. Cool. We can keep this video at 1/2 hour. Amazing Spider-Man 365. This is turned into a real hot book of late, as it's the first appearance of Spider-Man 2099. It's a thicker book. So it does have a bit of a spine roll, as you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, it's really hard to tell. You can see like right there. It's a bit of a spine roll. You guys can kind of see the way the Mylar's reflecting. Yeah, see, you can see it right there. A bit of a roll right there. But like I said, I don't know if a pressing will fix that or if I should even bother. Yeah, but this has become a hot book, so 9/8 go for some money. So I was thinking about getting this done as well. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if my chat is working or not. But yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully, in a perfect world, everything comes back the way I want it. I probably won't be too strict on the pre-screen if I do it that way. A lot of people say, the 725 is like, if it's not a 9/8 or, if it comes back lower than 9/6, don't do it, I don't think I'm going to be that strict. I think I'd probably make it a cutoff at about, see, the thing about this is they have tiers. that are separated by the age of the book, you know, like golden age or what have you. So got to keep that in mind because of shipping. If you send in, you know, 12 modern books and 12 Silver Age books, well, they're going to send you the modern books back first, you know, and then they're going to send the Silver Age stuff back second. So you're actually paying two different shipping costs because of, you know, the way they ship them back to you. So I'm trying to keep that in mind as well. Like, I know a lot of these, I don't think I have any Silver Age, but I do have plenty of bronze and I got plenty of modern. So I don't know how I would, I guess I'm going to have to figure out the 25 and how to do it within, you know. I might have to just try to work out 25 modern issues and 25 bronze issues so I don't get, you know, stuck with two different shipping costs. Or I might just not do 25 pre-screen and go for what I know. I might just send in all the modern stuff, like, you know, this guy here and this guy, stuff that I've never touched or opened, that, you know, I don't see any reason to get these pressed or anything. So I just might subscribe to the philosophy that it is what it is with these current books, because, like I said, I haven't read them, I haven't opened them, so the condition is going to be what it's going to be. You know, no pressing, no cleaning. It's not necessary. I never opened them, so I might just try to figure out. I might just skip the 25 pre-screened and just send them in. So anybody that's like I said, please feel free to holler at your boy. Give me some input on you know, what I should and should not slab. What you think is what? Like I said, if it ain't making dollars, it ain't making sense. And I mean that literally in every sense of the word, basically, because I said it's not my intention to sell these, but if I did, I want to get the most of, you know, out of the book. We all know CGC commands a little more than CBCS. I don't know how long, though, because CBCS was bought out by Beckett, which is a prominent sports car company, from what I understand, and they've been around for a long time. So if they get behind them with their reputation and their skills, because CBCS is their turnaround times are horrible, from what I understand, and their slabs are crap to me because I can get into them like easy. It's nothing. You don't have to crack a slab with that. All you have to do is simply open a CBCS slab. You can actually open it from the side. You can open it from the side. I've showed that before. You can't do that with these because they're glued shut. This is why I like them better. CGC just right now overall just has a better product. You know, with these newer slabs, you know, you can hold them in the back. I love the labeling. PGX does have good labels now. They changed their labeling and it looks pretty sharp. Only thing bad about them, I think, is the rep, which really shoots them in the foot. And but I'll buy a PGX book real quick. They tend to same book, you know, but they sell it cheaper because of PGX books just go for cheaper. So if it's a hot book or something, I'll definitely buy a PGX slab. Yeah, PGX. But I'm in this right at 30 minutes. So guys, thanks for joining me. Like I said, please feel free to holler at your boy on the get back in the comments. Let me know if it's a good idea, yay or nay. Like I said, it's a slab blab. I'm just blabbing. Shout out to all my folks. Keep on doing your thing. All my best on the hunt. Like I always say, stay tuned in. Tune in again, my friends. Until then, I'm your man AM or Aaron. It's Comments Most Wanted. Each one teach one. Tell your friends about me. And Y'all stay hunting them down, all right? Peace.